Hey blues fans, John here with the Blues Guitar Institute, and this is your Tuesday Blues. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to make your rhythm playing come to life with dynamics. One common struggle that I hear from many guitarists is that when they play, they don't feel like it sounds musical and they don't feel like they're playing with feeling. And one way that we can combat that is by talking about dynamics and working dynamics into your playing. So when we say dynamics, what do we mean? Well, basically, that is how hard or how light you're playing the notes, how loud or how soft the notes come out of the guitar. So what we're going to do is illustrate the importance of dynamics by walking through the basic blues shuffle in A, and we'll play it to start with without any dynamics, and then we'll add dynamics in varying spots throughout the shuffle to really make this come to life. So to start with, we're doing our basic shuffle here, and I'm going to play with really no variation in the dynamics, meaning my pick attack is going to be really constant throughout. Let's give a listen to what that sounds like. And before I do that, do notice that I'm playing with a thumb pick, but these same concepts apply whether you're playing with a flat pick or just your bare thumb. So here we go with the shuffle, just played with no variation in the dynamics. So you can hear there's nothing wrong with that. It definitely has a familiar sound to it, and it has its place where you just want to dig in and hit everything with the same intensity. But this is going to get very monotonous after a very short while. So what you can do to liven things up is actually bring down some of the intensity of some of the notes. So what I'm going to do here is really play a loud note followed by a soft note. So we'll go loud, soft, all the way through this shuffle, and hear the difference that it makes. So you can tell just with that simple variation where we go loud, soft, that we've got this sort of pulse really starting to emerge in the basic blues shuffle. And it adds a little bit of bounce, it adds a little bit of life, and it definitely starts to define a better groove than just playing this monotonous shuffle sound. So again, we've got this loud, soft picking going on. And it really starts to bring out that pulse or that driving beat, because not everything is sounding the same anymore. Now let's take this one step further and get a little creative with things. What we're going to do here is really sort of back way off for most of the shuffle rhythm figure. And we'll add some loud strokes and some medium strokes just at various different spots when it feels good. But you'll have this sort of rhythmic contour that's happening, and we're going to get deeper into the groove. And again, we're just going to work with this basic shuffle. We might throw this flat 7 note in there as well, so you'll see me reach up and do that. But let's have a listen with the dynamics just really taking this thing and giving it a new life compared to that same tone shuffle sound that we started with. So here we go. 2, 3, 4. Playing real soft. A little medium in there. Here's a loud. See how we kind of work this thing up from the soft? Let's go back to it. medium or two. Here's some loud. And maybe let's slip into the every other now. Bring it down. And let's end this. And one thing that you can do as a little bit of an exercise to get you really used to picking with the different intensity is to take a normal, just stay with this A5. We don't really pay attention to what's going on the fretboard too much, so keep your hands still, don't do much here. And then just play real soft. Come back up to like a medium, normal, we'll call that normal, and then get loud. Then go back down. Down into medium territory, then get real quiet. That's a great way to just kind of hear the way the guitar sounds and reacts when you strike with different intensity. So just kind of ramp up the intensity or the attack, the level of attack, and then bring it back down. When you can do that with some serious control in the exercise, you'll really be able to take control of the dynamics and how hard you're picking in a real situation. And again, I can't think of a better place to start than the blues shuffle. So make sure when you're playing that shuffle that you're really thinking about dynamics. And of course, this applies to licks and melodic things as well. But I think a great place to start with this dynamic concept is with the blues shuffle. It can be that thing that really starts to pull you out of beginner territory and into a more solidly intermediate level of playing. All right, I hope you really enjoy this. Be sure to practice anything you do with rhythm. Be sure to practice it with a metronome. That's just going to help you lock in with the beat and really develop a great sense of timing. It might suck because that thing is tough and it is relentless and it is perfect, and you'll really expose your own mistakes and where you're lacking behind in your timing ability, but that's what you're supposed to do. That gives you an opportunity to self-correct and just get better and better and better. That's it for this lesson, so be sure to practice smart and play on.